Tithing.
And on Sunday.
Say
And
hey.
on Sunday. Here. Here.
Hold on the ball. Hold on to the ball. Anyway, as you probably know, I work for pastors, so I hear a lot about
Ah.
tithing.
And on the posture. And on the posture.
And today, they was talking a lot about tithing.
No.
And so I thought to myself, hello, Nibiru.
Hey. And wait.
I thought to myself, how many pastors do I know?
I
Hello,
can
Cosmic.
see you, stupid.
How many pastors do I know that
Ah.
have nice cars and nice homes?
I'll be here.
And
How about when
how many
Mama,
pastors can you go up to
put that
and
one.
ask for help? And instead of helping you, they rather give you a verse from the Bible. You know, they talk about how important it is to give to God. They talk about how important it is to tithe. But
Nana!
how many pastors can you go to and ask for help and they give it to you?
Nana! Nana!
That
Nana! Nana!
that was rolling through my head, and it's a lot of pastors that have a lot of fancy homes and a lot of fancy cars. Where do this tithing money go to? It goes to their homes. It goes to their fancy cars. It doesn't go to the poor people. So we as a family and a community have to take care of each other. My tithing is helping my neighbor. That's my tithing. Tithing to the church goes to the pastor. You helping the pastor make a living. You helping pay for that $300,000 home. You helping pay for that $40,000 to $50,000 car he's driving. I don't want to hear, to me, myself, I don't want to hear, God don't put you through nothing you can't handle. I don't want to hear that. Verses don't always fix things. Verses don't put food in my stomach. Verses don't put a roof over my head. Verses don't put clothes on my back.
Okay, see, turn the phone around.
You want to see? You want to be famous? Yeah. Okay.
And now my mama and child and
Okay. Okay. You ready?
and Trudy.
This was just on my mind. We as a community have to take care of each other. And that's what I want to build. I want to build a community. The churches, they don't really help you. Yeah, I do too sometimes, because there's no really big help in these organizations. They only do a very little bit. Like I say, even the homeless shelters charge you money. If I had money to pay rent, I have a home. Stop, Cal. Cal, put it down. Put it down. So, that concept of paying rent in a homeless shelter, I can't understand that. How is that helping? if you have to pay rent in a homeless shelter. You know, things have just got so out of hand these days. This is why we got so many homeless people. That's why so many people struggling. They're not trying to help. It is. It's hard to make ends meet. It's hard to make ends meet. People just don't understand. Kyle, quit. It's very hard. And, you know, like I say, you know, listening to the pastors talk about tithing, and, you know, people actually would take their last little bit of money and put it in the church. And I think about all the people that do give all their money, who, you know, have very little money and put it in the church, who can't afford to pay their own bills, but they'll make sure they have money for the church. But, you know, they go to the pastors and ask for the pastors for help, and the pastors can't help them. You know, I've asked pastors for help before. They act like they can't do it. But, you know, they drive nice cars, live in nice homes, dress nice every day, but they can't help you. Noisy.
I said head to me.
Put that down.
Mama,
Come on, let's go in the house. Because you playing, you doing too much. Come on.
no.
Well, stop. Get up.
I think there was the show.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of greed. And I'm here to say, you know, it's a lot of greed in the church, too. It is a lot of greed in the church. Not all churches, but most of them. Most of them. Look how big some of the churches is. And you think about all those people giving them money. You know, they even made a show about how pastors live and the money and the homes they lived in, $300,000 and $400,000 homes, the cars, the jewelry. I mean, this is all tithing. This is tithing money that they living off of. This money is not going to the poor. This money is supposed to be going to the poor. And it's not. Cal. You know, if churches was putting all their money to good use, all the tithing money and everything that they was doing, we wouldn't have as much problems as we have now. But every church, you know, you come across, they taking up donations, taking up tithing, pay your tithes, donation, give. And what are they giving back? Most of the churches, they do give out food and stuff. They go to the food bank like I do. You know, they saving money. All that, you know, they saving money by going to the food bank. And the clothes is everybody going through their closets, getting clothes they don't want. So, you know, they're not going out shopping, buying brand new clothes to give. So, you know, what are the churches doing with the money? You know, it's a Catholic church that my daughter went to try to get a bill paid. And it's a big, I mean, it's a huge Catholic church. And they told her that she had to have 75% of the bill before they could pay anything on it. 75% of the bill, I might as well go and finish off paying the rest of the bill if I had to have that much of it. If I got to get up that much of the bill, I might as well pay the whole thing, right? So what help is that? It would be. It would be. I was meaning to make this video a lot earlier about that tithing mess, because that tithing mess just really, it just kind of gets to me a little bit, because tithing to me means helping out your neighbor, helping out your brother in need. That's what tithing is all about. Tithing don't mean making your pastor rich. It don't mean, buying your pastor's house, buying your pastor a new car. It means helping out your brother in need. Amen. That's the amen right there. I'm not trying to offend nobody though, I don't want to offend anybody. But those of us who struggle or hello Phoenix Rising. Those of us who live in the real world, who know about, a struggle, the real struggle. Hello, Deborah.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Say hey.
Hey. And let's go to cut the pizza and let's take the water out for and let's take the wheel out for me and Papa and Nat.
Okay, baby, that's good. And those of us who struggle and know the realities of the ins and outs of going to have to get help, they know what I'm talking about. They feel me on what I'm saying. When you have to go out there and ask for help. Because, those of us who don't like asking for help, when we do, y'all understand where I'm coming from when, when you do have to ask for help. And the help that's really out there that people think we have that we really don't have. People think that help is out there, but it's really not. Some people still don't know that you have to pay for shelter, for the homeless shelter. Some people still don't know about that. You'd be surprised how many people don't know you still have to pay to live in a homeless shelter. It's not nothing wrong. Everybody needs help every now and then. Everybody needs help every now and then. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Like I said, it's still people don't even know you have to pay for live in a homeless shelter. And that information needs to go viral, you know what I'm saying? To let people know, when you see people laying on the streets and stuff, it's the reason why. Because, that homeless shelter that that's down the street is charging people to sleep in there. People need to know these things. I guess I'm getting there again. I'm trying to put myself back down because, see, I feel strongly about stuff like that. So I need to calm that back down because I feel myself raising up. People need to know these things. Get up off that ground before you start itching. I'm not struggling, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, But if the people that is struggling, I'm going to be their voice. I'm their voice. They don't have to speak. I speak for them. You know, it's not as easy, you know. It's a lot of things that people need to know that it just, people think that there's certain types of help out there, but it's really not. You've been homeless a couple times, and you probably do know about those shelters. You have to pay for it. They give you maybe 1 or 2 nights for free, and then you have to start paying from then on. And you know, yeah, you know, and then people wonder why they see people laying and sleeping in other places. You know, that's why. Because they can't afford the homeless shelter. And that's crazy. They don't even sound right. People can't afford to stay in the homeless shelter. They don't even sound right. I see the motorcycle. You know, they don't even sound right. Get out the way. Yeah, it's going somewhere. It ain't going to the poor. Mm-mm. Come back on the porch. I'm not going to stay online long, but I wanted to get that out there. I don't want to start talking about other things because I feel strongly about that. And ooh. Yeah. And see, the point is, I have walked a mile in their shoes, so I already know. That's what makes me a good candidate. So that's why I know as much as I do know. How old was my baby? My baby was 1 month old. My middle child, which is now 21, she was 1 month old when I was homeless. She was 1 month old, my 21-year-old. And I went to the Salvation Army. And we had to pay. We had to pay there. And it was kind of a struggle because my son was like 9, I think. And it was a problem because they wanted to move him in with the grown men. And I was like, no. They wanted to, I'm like, no. We all need, get out the way, boy. Yeah, I see the motorcycle. They wanted to put him in with the grown men. I'm like, no, he's just a child. You know, they do some messed up things up in them homeless shelters. And they finally gave us a room where we all could be together. You know, because it's a mess up in them homeless shelters. You'd be surprised what they do. You be surprised. Phoenix Rising, grow your own food and live in a cave. That might be a good idea. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. I've lived in Dallas, Texas. I've lived in California. I lived in well, get your ball. See, I got my grandbabies. So y'all excuse me, you know. Y'all know the backstory behind my grandbaby, so excuse that. I know they all right if they with me. And yes, he's still talking about killing himself. I don't know where the hell that's coming from, but he's still saying it. You know, this 3-year-old child still talking about killing himself. I don't know where the hell he's getting it from. Cal, get back up here. Y'all tell me where the hell a 3-year-old get that from. Is it because he been abused by his father or what? You know, you tell me. How is a 3-year-old talking about, I'm going to kill myself? I'm still puzzled. You know, I'm still not off that kick yet. Cal, get back around here. Come on. Still not off that kick yet. No, I'm scared. They're gonna mess up my little baby. Think that's what it is, Phoenix Rice, and his dad is saying that. Think that's what it is. She did. He's out there. Kyle. Such a nice little young spirited boy. I am. I let him know that I love him very much. It just bothers me when he says it, though. I can't help it. Hearing it come out of his mouth, just like, whew. You know, he said it like 3 times already. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm like, And he's so smart. You know, this is where it begins, you know. And my daughter, she ain't with it yet. She ain't matured yet. She can't get it right yet. I don't know what to do with her either. You know, she got 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot in the house, you know. Everybody keep telling me stop helping her, so she try to stand up on her own feet. You know. Stop trying to help her so much because she getting dependent on me. You know, I'm almost running 2 households, my house and hers. A beautiful little boy and a beautiful little baby. And she don't realize what she has yet. She don't realize that this is what she should be living for. She don't know it yet. This is her prize. This is right here. Get out them bushes, boy. Cal. Cal. Well, y'all, I think I done vented enough. I've been venting for about 25 minutes now. Let me get him. And I will talk to y'all later.